Morning, ladies. Your old pal Brian. It's probably 5:30ish out here at the club. The sun will be rising in the direction of the toll plaza out there. I'm coming out with a slow stick. I have a receiver with battery telemetry. If I got super bored, I could come out and install that, and I'd know exactly how much battery I got. But alas, probably a little too lazy for that. Taking off. It's one of the pre-X series. I forget what it is, maybe the D series. And what you do is it's got a little resistor on it, and it has telemetry, and you just go ahead and solder the telemetry to the XT60, and you would be in business. So it wouldn't even hog up the balance lead, which you use for lighting. And actually, with that said, I was thinking about putting lights on the little cub that I seldom carry out to fly.
9 minutes.
With one of the guys, Hugo or whomever, put a link for some fairy lights on Amazon. I probably should have saved, so I don't have to weep back through. But yeah, probably should have done that. The lights I have are waterproof, but they're fairly obtrusive. However, who gives a shit? I mean, really. I think I hear Edge of the Ocean by, yeah. It's a pretty song, man.
8 minutes.
There's a place I dream about. It's a pretty song. The cruise industry grabbed that song if I hadn't mentioned it previously. We can start over again. So yeah, the Cub would be a great candidate for lack of better terms, a real plane to light up for, this is very dark out here. It'd be kind of cool to do. So
7 minutes.
about life, really what I need to do is switch over and start doing videos from my two old campers and a dog channel. T-minus 30 days, I should do that. But what's cool is we're starting to get close. Wife is sewing covers and that sort of thing for our furniture and our rig to give it some color, and that makes her very happy. I mentioned this previously. I need to take pictures of it. She's just about done. Um,
6 minutes.
the glass, to replace the glass that have aberrations in it on my slide out, will be due in today. They're shipping it to me at my house. And that's pretty damn cool. So no matter how the story goes, because I always do things in what ifs. What if the company goes under tomorrow? Well, I got that very expensive glass. It's probably $3,000 in glass. And I think, honestly, it's something I could do, you know, to replace. They probably use literally Sikaflex or something like that, and I could be done. The trick is now is Ray from Ray's Mobile RV Solutions. He got ran over, if you'll remember in the previous story, and as such, he's been behind in work, wouldn't you know it? That's why he ghosted on me and didn't call me. Ooh, mosquitoes. Next flight, I'll have bug dope on me. These are the worst kind of mosquitoes. I call them baby diaper mosquitoes. As I've said at least a dozen or 2 times. Yeah, they're coming out. So, yeah. You got to get the guy up here to install them. And I got 30 days, so he ought to be able to fucking do that in the next couple of weeks. I need to make certain that I don't have leaks. Unfortunately, when you start refurbishing things, you tend to tear stuff up as readily. So I need that shit to get done and then water test it. Mozzies. Yeah, I didn't dope up before I walked out here. As you can see, the sun is rising. Good old slow stick. You gotta love the thing. So on today's menu, I have good old slow stick, and I re-radioed, that is re-receivered, the big timber so I can have an extra channel in it, so I can have flaps, of which I'll probably never use. And in doing so, I moved the S6R stabilized receiver over to the T28. And the idea is to go ahead and test both these systems out, make sure they work appropriately. And then if something happens and I get in trouble, it's got a no shit switch. And that stuff's worth its weight in gold. Speaking of which, I need to assign the reverse function on my timber, which I didn't do appropriately. I need to put it on a channel. Yeah. So I need to make sure what I did the other day works on the ground, and then go ahead and test it out in the air. Because what invariably happens is you look at it on the ground, you're like, oh, I got this, and then not so much.
2 minutes.
Ooh, I got mozzies everywhere. So we'll bring this thing down and go spray up and come back out with probably a little timber. Yeah, let's do that. And by let's do that shit. Landing. He said to no one in particular. Oh, you gotta love the old timber. Let's see if I can get it to. Oh, damn it.
Throttle hold.
Could have had a little bit more. Could have drove her back over. All right, I'll see you in a bit.